Right now, 27 people are still recovering in Orlando after this weekend's nightclub massacre. Today, doctors and nurses and one of those survivors spoke out about the massive medical response it took to save so many lives. And we have team coverage for you. And we begin with the now's Todd Walker, who's live in Orlando. Todd, this hospital worked nonstop.
Yeah, Adam, for a while they couldn't keep up with how many patients they were getting. The nightclub's only a block that way, the hospital 3 blocks that way. So close that lives were definitely saved with how fast they could get there, but it was too fast to let the hospital know how many people they were getting.
I'm just there laying down. I'm thinking, I'm next, I'm dead.
Orlando Regional Medical Center is called a Level 1 trauma center. The trauma it saw over the weekend put it to the test.
Well, I don't know how, but by the glory of God, he shoots towards my head, but it hits my hand.
Angel Colon is one of 44 people who were rushed the 4 blocks from Pulse nightclub to the hospital and into the ER early Sunday morning.
They were being dropped off in truckloads and in ambulance loads where our amazing nurses and techs were putting them on stretchers and rolling them into us and telling us that another patient's here, another patient's here, another patient's here. And quickly our trauma bay became full to capacity and we had to move people out.
We're used to seeing gunshot wounds. We're used to seeing a multitude of injuries each and every night, but this was somewhat of a surreal experience.
The wounds people were showing up with were from large caliber bullets doing serious damage. Doctors and nurses from around Orlando were woken up in the middle of the night.
To come in on a moment's notice to help take care of folks in need, I think speaks volumes of them, and I couldn't be prouder.
It has been a traumatic few days for the city of Orlando. The doctors and nurses are still caring for many of the victims of Sunday's shooting.
This was the largest disaster that we probably could have imagined.
Through all the trauma, this hospital has proved its Level 1 trauma center status. The survivors can attest.
The way that you guys have taken care of us in this hospital is amazing.
6 people still in critical condition right now, and unfortunately the doctor said again today that some of them may not survive their injuries. We're live in Orlando. I'm Todd Walker for the Now Denver.
Thanks, Todd.